I really like the way that this is phrased. To piggyback off of the video I made yesterday about trust and forgiveness, I really like the way that the mindset is of this person, because with this mindset, this person really genuinely wants to better themselves and they want to earn trust back from other people. And it just goes to show that that is the mindset of someone who really does want to end up repairing the relationship. Because this person is very much aware of going back into old patterns and behaviors. And by being aware of that, they're like, look, I'm glad that I'm forgiven, but at the same time, I don't want to even forget what I've done. So when we talked about, forgive and forget, this person's going, look, even on the other side of the coin, I don't want to forget either, because I don't want to go back to my old ways and then continually hurt people over and over again. So when you're on the other side of the coin and you're the one that wants to earn trust back from other people, make sure that you have this kind of mindset. Have the mindset that you don't want to forget. And even if you want to have forgiveness from other people, you have to recognize that when you've hurt other people, there may be times when people won't, and you have to accept that. And as long as you're willing to better your own life and to better yourself, I think you can live with that. I think one of the traps, though, that happens sometimes with people who have hurt other people quite a few times is that they then adopt the mindset that, okay, since I've hurt a lot of people over my life, I have to then forgive and forget everything that's ever happened to me as well. And so then they go, look, I have to be able to forgive people continuously. But the scary part about that is that people can then put themselves in situations where they let their guard down, and then they are more susceptible to being hurt by other people. And this typically happens more with people who are very empathetic. We talked about the empath videos. Those are the people that are more susceptible to being hurt because they feel more emotion, and then they put themselves in situations more likely to be hurt because they forgive other people so easily that it's to their detriment. And again, it's not like I'm anti-forgiveness. It's not that at all. It's just being smart about who you forgive or what you forget, how you forgive, how you forget, if that's possible, right? It's all about just being able to understand yourself well enough to know what's the healthiest way for me to navigate through these kind of relationships. What is the healthiest way? What am I doing that is helping or hurting depending on the situation? I think when people think about these kind of topics, they just think that it's mutually exclusive, like it's one or the other. You have to either forget and forgive, or you're a bad person, or what, you know what I mean? It's very black and white. And when it comes to relationships and emotions, there's a lot of gray involved in a lot of these situations. There's a ton of gray. So it's not just so black and white that it's like I have to forgive everybody or I don't forgive anybody at all. I have to trust everybody or I don't trust anybody at all. It doesn't work that way. This life doesn't work that way, which is why everything is so specific to the person, and why, I'm biased, but I'm biased towards therapy for that very reason, because it's like you have to dig into your own psyche and understand who you are so that you know what you need to do when it comes to seeking forgiveness from other people or forgiving other people or trusting other people or not. And those are just two examples. I mean, relationships and emotions and things like that, our thoughts, it goes so deep when it comes to all of the different categories I mean, I've only scratched the surface. I probably made, I don't know how many videos I've made, you know, around 30-ish. And I mean, it's endless when it comes to the amount of topics that can be discussed when it comes to every person and their own mental health. But anyways, let me know what you guys think when it comes to being on the other side of the coin of I'm seeking forgiveness from other people. Are my expectations that they forgive me? Are my expectations that they not only forgive me but they trust me 100%? Or are you really smart and you're like this person right here who's fully aware that they could revert back into old patterns and old behaviors but doesn't want to, and is willing to do whatever it takes to earn the trust and respect of the people that they've hurt?